One of the most striking features of relationships is that after a while, if things are going well, one or both partners will almost naturally start to refer to the other as baby. They might alternatively, or in addition, stick a diminutive onto the end of their name, E, buy them a teddy or show them their own from way back, and late at night speak to them in an unusually high-pitched, soothing and sing-songy way. We all invest a considerable part of our energy and our pride in growing up, in ensuring that we no longer need help in tying up our shoelaces, don't need to be reminded to wrap up warm on cold days, and can take care of combing our own hair. In short, we try very hard to be adults. But successful grown-up relationships demand something rather peculiar of us. While we are rewarded for the overall maturity of our characters and way of life, we are also invited, when striving properly to be close to someone, to access the less developed and more puerile sides of us. It belongs to authentic adulthood to be able, at points in an intimate relationship, to curl up like a small child and seek to be babied as one might have been many decades before, when we wore pyjamas with elephant prints on them and had a lisp and a small gap in our front teeth. It belongs to health, rather than pathology, to realise how one might at difficult moments want to be mummied or daddied by a partner, and to connect for a time with the helpless, frightened, dependent child one once was, and at some level will always remain. Sadly though, this selective regression is no easy or charming journey back for those whose childhood involved them in scenes of petrifying suffering and humiliation. For them, growing up has involved a superhuman effort never again to place themselves at the mercy of those who might take advantage of their vulnerabilities. Returning into imaginative contact with mummies and daddies therefore holds no particular charm. Their teddies will not be having a picnic anytime soon. These bulletproof characters are likely to walk through the world with defiance and strength. They will have built a heavy shield of irony around their hearts. Sarcasm may be their favourite mode of defence, and they will have ensured in 1,000 ways that no one would ever attempt to ask them, even in the briefest, most light-hearted and humorous way, to come to mummy or daddy for a hug. The defensiveness is hugely understandable, but it is not necessarily aligned with the real requirements of maturity. True health would mean recovering an easy and informal contact with one's less robust dimensions. It would mean being able to play the child because one knew one was resolutely the adult. It would mean being able to be baby because one was in no doubt that one had safely overcome the fears and traumas of the defenseless past. The more difficult the early years have been, the more our undeveloped self must be disavowed, the more we must appear grandiose, impregnable, and daunting. Nevertheless, we will know we have acceded to genuine adulthood when we can hold out a protective hand to our frail younger self and reassure them that we will from now on be their reliable guardians and protectors, and allow them to visit us for a cuddle and a play whenever they need to. Love is a skill that we can learn. Our relationships book calmly guides us with calm and charm through the key issues of relationships to ensure that success in love need not be a matter of good luck. For more, click the link now.